If a man is trying to control you, run. He's trying to ruin your life. He's going to take you from whatever you are up here to less than nothing.
They meet.
So, but
If she wants some tuition money, or ask a bitch if she.
I can tell you, just don't fucking listen. You can't tell her.
A man is not going to be like, you don't need to be a nurse, you don't need to be a doctor. He might not
Hey, listen,
want you to be a
believe it or
stripper.
not,
though.
that's your opinion. There are men out here that do that. He asked me the mother question, did he not?
No, and I don't.
A man controlling, he's insecure if he feels the need to do that. Like,
I think he should just get a different drop a bomb. Instead of trying to change her, brother.
Man is insecure because he don't want you to
Did you
strip.
not hear what I said?
I'm asking a question. A man is insecure because he don't want you to strip.
I said there's a difference.
Is a man insecure?
Stripping. Y'all ask the question and then you come over here with the extra because you have to like try to get a jump out her skin. Was she?
I'm just responding. I'm listening to what you're
I'm
saying.
not about to jump out my skin because you got ignorant responses.
You have an ignorant mindset. What makes a man controlling in 2025?
What makes them control?
In the
Mike.
Talking about.
What makes a man controlling in 2025?
Why she so
Because a lot of women
vulnerable?
complain about men being controlling. So I'm trying to understand. So us men know.
Real men aren't controlling. They don't make you feel that way. Men that feel like they have to control your life, there's something wrong with them.
So what makes them controlling?
What makes them controlling?
What's a controlling trait some of these men have?
She
They
can't even
meet
give
you
one.
as the person that you are, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be that you stripping. Women with a career that are, in nursing school or already nurses, doctors, lawyers. A lot of men now will go after that, and then try to take a woman from being upkept, like doing her hair, nails. They don't want you to all of a sudden do that, but that's what you're gonna chase.
Okay, so
That's what you're gonna cheat with.
You know what the sad part is that I understand if you meet somebody in the strip club, you can't remove the stripper from the woman. But at the same time, if someone is trying to help or improve your life, that's why you got to leave someone where they at, because they don't want to come up out of that. Just leave them where they at because they don't want the correction or the change. You should be happy that someone wants to try and give some type of direction in your life.
We want you to stop doing your hair and your nails.
Yes, men.
Drop
I
a
didn't
bomb.
say
I'm
we-
trigger. We don't never want you to stop doing that. As a matter of fact, if you doing that, it's all type of other we about to do because you come in equipped and secure with all type of. A lot of these women are lacking. If you can take care of your nails, your hair, your upkeep, your toes, your phone, all of these are personal grown things. So if you're taking care of those things, we will always want you to take care of those things respectfully, ma'am. Yeah. We're not tripping on that.
Feel the
True.
need to try to control a woman, though.
Yeah.
It's guys out here that's doing that.
If
though.
a man is trying to control you, run. He's trying to ruin your life. He's going to take you from whatever you are up here to less than nothing.
They meet you
That's
in
a
the
lie.
lace front, then they tell you, I
Zero.
don't really
Yeah.
like the lace front, I don't like the makeup, I don't
What
like
makes
that.
a man controlling? They think it can control you.
But this
That's
is my
crazy.
thing, and I respect what you're saying because I truly agree somewhat. I truly believe that a man, if you are a dancer and I meet you and I become
I said
captain.
anybody, nurse, doctor, lawyer.
Let me talk, woman. Damn it. If you are a dancer and I am captivated by you and I want to be with you. If I want you to get up off that pole, I need to give you a different hustle, equal or better. If I want you to leave that alone. So I think that
For
it's
sure.
wrong for a man to say, oh, well, you can't do that no more when I met you like that, and I ain't giving you better. You feel what I'm saying?
The thing about it though, it still boils down to what she chooses. If she chooses the guy that don't give her, you got a lot of these women choose guys that don't give them nothing. So it's gonna fall back ultimately on her whether the guy's gonna give it to her or not if she choose it.
So, but
Bitch, if she wants some tuition money, or ask a bitch if she.
I can tell you, just don't fucking listen.
Oh snap!
You can't tell her. Women always say, I want a man to lead me. I want a man that can teach me something. I want a strong man. Well, a strong man doesn't like to get cut off with his f***ing talk. I can see what the problem is, communication. You can't teach these mother. So how the hell are we ever going to have a successful relationship if every time I get to talking, you get to talking?
That's a headache.
You win, Trill.
That's a headache.
What I was basically saying, I was trying to agree with you when I was saying that a man is, if you're a dancer and I meet you on the pole, I can't ask you to stop dancing unless I got a better hustle for you. Like I bought you a salon suite, or you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Or put you in a position where you're comfortable, where you don't have to dance. I agree with you on that. What I'm saying is,
the sad part is that she's still talking in the background. Like, man, I think it's deeper reasons as to why she probably not in a relationship that she ain't mentioning.
it sounded like some of y'all are upset that a man is trying to make it better for you, though. Is that the case? Go ahead.
No, I said a real man wouldn't even try to be controlling, and a man that wants better for you and ask you to change, or hey, whether you going to school, a nurse, a doctor, a stripper, or whatever, will better.
If you a nurse or doctor, he's not going to ask you to change. That's really some stripping.
Exactly.
Believe it or not, men are intimidated by all types of women with different careers.
Crazy.
It's not just that. That's not the only problem that men have. No,
ma'am, you the problem. There is no possible way of you becoming a doctor or a lawyer or whatnot. That man is trying to pull you off of that. Why would somebody want to ruin your career like that? That's wild. Those are great things, but guess what? It's probably your attributes or the characteristics that you already have that he just can't deal with.
Man is trying to control your life. What makes a man controlling? He's insecure if he feels the need to do that. Like,
I think he should just get a different drop a bomb. Instead of trying to change her, brother, and get her out the club and reroute her life and get her shit together, you should just get a different woman. You should get someone that's more to your needs, that's more to your speed. She likes different things, and things that you like are in common. Other than that, just get a different woman. Respectfully.
Respect, he just dropped the bomb right there. This man said, you know what, just go ahead and can it all together. I'm gonna be honest, that's probably great advice. Just being honest, you're not gonna be able to change people, especially when you're dating at these older ages like this, whether you're in your 30s and 40s or whatnot. You probably just need to get you a closer archetype to fit your bill to what you probably looking for, because trying to change someone to fit what you like is gonna be very difficult, especially one that's already living a certain type of lifestyle.
on the club as men. Why?
No, you got no. When you
Say the club.
what you're saying, when you said a nurse and a doctor and a stripper, a man is not going to be like, you don't need to be a nurse, you don't need to be a doctor. He might not
Hey, listen,
want you to be a
believe it or
stripper.
not, that's your opinion. There are men out here that do that. He asked me the mother question, did he not?
No, and I
said real men don't feel the need to control you, because hey, listen, that's insecure. It's not about control. There's a difference about
So
control.
a man is insecure because he don't want you to strip?
Oh, there's a difference.
A man is insecure because he don't want you to
Did you
strip?
not hear what I said?
I'm asking the question. A man is insecure because he don't want you to strip?
I said there's a difference.
Is a man insecure?
Stripping. I didn't say stripping. Why are
Okay,
y'all
cool
so
then.
cool?
We got this.
I said there's a difference between a man wanting to control you and make changes in your life.
Right.
Two different things.
Right, you're right.
A real man wants to make changes.
Right.
Hold on, control and make changes are the exact same thing. If I want to help and improve, that's still me trying to control a aspect of your life because I'm trying to influence you. Now, whether somebody's doing it by force, that's illegal. So it would have to be me trying to influence you, but they'll take the influence and saying that that's controlling. He's trying to change me. No, I'm giving you the options to maybe if you want to improve and maybe change your life, this would help you. But if you just don't, see, a lot of dudes still end up staying while trying to do this, and the woman will just say he's controlling throughout the whole time period of the relationship, which is why Biz, he made great advice by saying, just get a new one. Because if she ain't able to be moldable, just don't mold her.
An insecure ass nigga has to be in control of everything. No.
So am I controlling if I get with you and I don't want you to dance anymore and I want you to open up a boutique?
No, that's not controlling. That's change.
Then we're good.
That's definitely change.
If marriage is the goal, why do women keep choosing men who clearly don't believe in it? And we're going to start with Miss Toya. If marriage is the goal, why do women, not meaning yourself, but why do women choose men that aren't into that?
I mean, because you lost yourself. And you're obviously following what everybody else is telling you to do. You don't know what it means, what it is to you, or any of that. Because then you would know how to choose.
Amen.
That ugly money.
I like that.
That ugly money.
Ms. Trilselda, if marriage is the goal, why do women choose men that don't believe in it?
I don't know, because marriage is not the goal.
So marriage is not the goal.
Not for everyone.
So what is the goal?
I don't know, but if you want to make it your goal, hey, be careful.
So a two-parent
That's
household
crazy.
is not the goal.
I mean, there's two-parent households where people have never been married. I'm not going to encourage or discourage somebody not to get married or to get married.
Make it sound like a bad thing when you say it.
See, we so far removed in society that survival isn't a thing like that no more, at least in a lot of these women's eyes, to where they feel like they don't need a guy. But you will need a guy. See, marriage was essential for you carrying on your own life support line, opposed to you just being in the world just trying to figure it out. Because what they'll say is that men dominated everything or whatnot, but now you can work on your own. But guess what? You working alone still not going to be enough. You still need somebody.
Because marriage is a very serious thing.
Yes,
So
sure.
what you're saying is there's women out here that marriage is a goal. That's a goal.
Yes.
Yeah. To get married and have kids and family, and that's what drop a bomb.
I don't know what the hell you thought the goal was. There's a lot of women out here that at some point in time would love to get married, have kids, a nice house, a family, a nice car, 2 vacations a year. Some women are looking for that. There's nothing wrong with that. For those that don't want that, that's cool. But the majority of women would love to be in a happy marriage relationship with their family, respectfully.
Okay, I
Disney fairy tale, aka stability.
didn't say that women don't want a happy, loving relationship with their family. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Her husband is part of the family.
Right. So I've been there and done that. But yeah, nobody said.
Just because it didn't work out for you, drop a
I
bomb. You talking about I've been there and I've done that. Maybe your experiences won't be her experiences. Don't make them feel like that is not a good thing and they shouldn't go for it because maybe it didn't work for you. Everybody has to experience it on their own, and I mean that respectfully, ma'am.
It's true.
I didn't say that it didn't work out for me. Y'all asked the question, and then you come over here with the extra because you have to try to get a jump out her skin. Was she?
I'm just responding. I'm listening to what you're
I'm
saying.
not about to jump out my skin because you got ignorant responses.
Hold up, that you ain't got to jump out your skin, but that vein is definitely jumping out your neck, and you got a really strong neck right there. You definitely triggered now.
I'm just listening to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say that.
You have an ignorant mindset. 80% of men that are locked up right now come out of single mother households. Men and boys, on average, do way better in life when they have 2 parents in the household. Their father and their mother. That 2-parent household automatically is going to be better for that child. Statistically, the facts show it. Kids that are raised in single mother households don't do well as kids that are raised in single father households. Those are facts, those are the stats. So I would say that the key to making sure that your kids have a successful life is to make sure that that mother man is in that child's life. And
That is
what
true.
better way to have that man in that child's life if mommy and daddy are in the same house at the same time being a parent?
She on the side.
Appreciate it, Trell.
Same house and your and their kids still will end up at rehab or committing a crime and doing a life sentence.
Sheesh.
80% less though.
Please.
80% less. Those are the stats. I'm not making that up. That's not an opinion. Those are
Read
the
it
stats.
somewhere in general.
No, I went to the damn website and did my damn research. The CDC. Go to the CDC website right now. 80% of black men that are locked up come from single mother households.
Yeah.
Women are raising the very niggas that they hate. Women are raising the criminals. Women are raising the goddamn murderers, the rapists. Women are raising these people because daddy instills discipline. And discipline is what it keeps these black men out of jail. Discipline is what prevents a man from being emotional and being a crybaby and throwing a temper tantrum because he had his daddy in the life to punch him in the mother chest like you acting like a man up. So why would we sit there and get mad at men that are feminine or throwing hissy fits or weird as hell and then try to raise the same exact man by removing the father? I just don't get it. Not meaning
That was logic on 1,000 right there. Let me just hear a little bit more what he's gonna say.
you. I'm just talking about people that think like that. Say what?
Niggas be in jail doing life with their daddy.
That's sad to even have that logic, man. From coming from her, that just coming from a place of hurt. You can tell it's a place of a lack of understanding as to where, would you can see things as common sense in front of your face. You know that having a man and a woman there is definitely gonna mitigate certain risks, opposed to just be one side of one thing. But even if it's only the man, that still does a little bit better when it's only the female, because usually it's gonna be a place of more emotions, a lot of anger, bitterness, probably towards the father that the child is gonna see. It's better if you have the father there, because he's gonna be able to be that emotional backbone and the disciplinarian for any stupid stuff that's gonna come out of those kids. And a lot of women don't value that today, because they just look at guys as just being a tool, and the guys are being headaches, annoying, controlling, all the worst things. That's what they glorify. They exacerbate it. But we don't take into account what's necessary from it to why we should appreciate a good man in our lives. And it's not always going to be the things that sound good or look good. It's going to be the intrinsic value things that we never really pay attention to. I had to do that with my father. I blamed and shamed my father when I was a young guy. And growing up now, I had to apologize, because there are certain things that he did teach me, and I appreciate learning from him. And I didn't understand it until I got older. But a lot of chicks like this, it's just best not to deal with them, opposed to even trying to create a life. But sometimes we end up getting into things and it's too late. You're already in it, and you just got to survive in it. But yeah, these mentalities right here, very, very damaging. Man, I hope y'all had a good Christmas, man. I really hope y'all enjoyed yourself. I'm still on vacation or whatnot, out here by the beach or whatnot. And we just trying to vibe out, y'all. I think 25 was definitely a year for growth and understanding, and grinding and whatnot. And 26 is going to be an exact replica. But at the same time, you have to find the moments where you can still enjoy yourself too. I think it's always a disservice to never give yourself a little bit of time just to chill, relax, enjoy time with the family, but still know that you whatever you really enjoy doing, just stay doing it still. Within the vacation, in the downtime moments. But I don't never want to wreck myself enough to where I just can't just step away from something and just chill and chillax, because that's chaotic if you can't do that, But like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all Christmas. I hope y'all had a great time. And whatever time of day it is, just make sure y'all just enjoy the day. And we're going to finish out this year strong. Y'all make sure y'all check this out in its entirety. Y'all already know Ugly Money Podcast. Niche, biz, hilarious. Always cooking, dropping gems, and the characters always keep changing. These are always different women on here, and they all have their own different perspectives, but they all come from a place of the same thing. It's kind of crazy how a lot of these, individuals still have a very connected mindset, because it just shows you where we at in life. How a lot of these people still think the exact same way. There's no really difference. It's almost, copy, cut, and paste over and over again. Make sure y'all like this video. Comment below. This is your guy, JayBReacts. And until next time, y'all. Peace.